Humans are storytelling creatures. We find narratives everywhere, weaving stories to explain the unknown and imbuing meaning into everyday life. But what if this inherent need to make sense of the world goes too far, leading us to fear the very objects that surround us? In today's episode, we'll delve into the strange, chilling tales of haunted objects, uncovering the stories behind cursed items that seem to spin their own tales of terror. Be sure to stick around for the segment called The Objects That Speak. You won't want to miss it. Let's start with a simple: why do humans give objects so much power? We imbue the mundane with meaning, like how the color red makes hearts beat faster, or how a four-leaf clover is lucky. But why do we think certain items hold supernatural powers? Why do we fear some antiques, gemstones, or old photographs? This innate belief is what allows these objects to become haunted. They become more than just material things. But why are some places just inherently cursed? Are there spots on Earth that attract tragedy or misfortune? Consider the infamous Door to Hell, a crater in Turkmenistan that's been burning for over 50 years, or the dense Japanese forest of Aokigahara, infamous as a place where people go to die. These sites aren't just geographically isolated, they're culturally charged with meaning, representing despair, loss, or even hellish realms. Some objects seem to carry a built-in sense of dread. There's the ancient Egyptian sarcophagus in the British Museum, said to hold the spirit of a vengeful priestess, or the haunting violin from Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, which supposedly brings bad luck to its players. These objects transcend their physical form, carrying an aura of their past, whether it's death, betrayal, or unrequited love. The curse of the Hope Diamond is a popular example. This gem is said to bring ruin, misfortune, and even suicide to its possessors. From the French royal family to American heiress Evelyn Walsh McLean, each owner experienced tragedy. Is it just coincidence, or does the diamond itself hold a dark energy? Then there's C, the Iceman, a 5,300-year-old mummy found in the Italian Alps. 7 people involved in his discovery and study met untimely deaths. Was it a curse lingering on his copper axe or leather sandals? These tales are chilling. They show how objects can become vessels of tragedy. But are these fears grounded in reality, or are they part of a collective human fascination with the macabre? Some experts suggest that our fear of cursed objects is rooted in cognitive biases. Our brains seek patterns, even in random events, finding comfort in explanations, even if superstitious. Others say it's an existential thing. When faced with mortality, we grasp at meaning. Haunted objects offer a tangible connection to the past, a reminder that we're part of a larger narrative, and in that narrative, some objects play a starring role. Take the Dybbuk box, an antique cabinet said to be possessed by an evil spirit. Legend says the spirit entered the box when a Jewish man placed it in his synagogue to trap the devil. When he died, the spirit was transferred to his son. Now it's linked to mysterious accidents, scratches, and even demonic activity. Or consider the bleeding sculpture, made by Danish artist Per Kirkeby. This sculpture is a haunting depiction of a bloated corpse emerging from the ground. But here's the twist: it doesn't stay put. Over the years, it's mysteriously moved around the world, leaving viewers unnerved. Then there's the ghost camera. Its origins are murky, but legends say it takes photos of spirits. One chilling image it captured shows a ghostly figure standing next to a woman. the image appeared only when the film was developed. How could an old camera expose paranormal presences? These haunted objects are more than just items. They become characters in real-world horror stories. They blur the line between the seen and unseen, offering glimpses into a world where the supernatural meets the everyday. But some haunted objects are more than just storytellers. They become active participants in terrifying events. Step into the eerie realm of ghosts, hauntings, and the paranormal. While haunted houses may seem like staples of scary movies, they're also a feature in real life. Across the globe, there are buildings steeped in tales of tragedy, despair, and even murder. One such place is the ancient Ram Inn in England, which is believed to sit on a pagan burial ground. For centuries, guests have reported unexplainable phenomena, from ghostly apparitions to disembodied voices. Then there's the Eastern State Penitentiary in Pennsylvania. Once a prison for the country's most notorious criminals, it's now a museum. But visitors have reported feeling uneasy, hearing cell doors slamming shut, and even seeing shadowy figures through the cell bars. But what makes some buildings so haunted? Is it the weight of the lives lived within their walls, the intensity of emotions experienced, or something more? As you step into these haunted places, remember that every brick and beam is a silent witness to the stories that unfolded there. These buildings aren't just structures, they're repositories of memories, both beautiful and haunting. Imagine a grand Victorian mansion with ornate chandeliers and secret passageways. Now picture a family living there a century ago. Imagine their joys, sorrows, triumphs, and heartbreaks echoing within those walls. Now imagine the lingering presence of their spirits, forever bound to the rooms they once inhabited. In such a setting, the line between the past and the present blurs. Antique furniture becomes more than just wood and nails. Each piece carries the weight of generations. Family heirlooms tell stories of birthdays, holidays, and even arguments. Can you feel the energy they hold? In a world where everything's becoming digital, these objects stand as tangible links to the past. They're not just items, they're silent storytellers, passing on memories from one era to the next. Now let's talk about haunted dolls. These seemingly innocent toys become sinister when they cross the line from playthings to possessions. Take the story of Robert the doll, a doll in the East Martello Museum in Key West, Florida. Legend has it that a caretaker's son made Robert as an alter ego, channeling his rage and jealousy through the doll. Visitors claim to see Robert's eyes, following them and even moving on his own. Then there's the Damie doll, said to be possessed by the spirit of a young girl who died aboard the Titanic. Some say she appears as a ghostly figure in old photos, her lifeless eyes staring vacantly ahead. What makes dolls particularly creepy as haunted objects? Is it their resemblance to humans, or the idea of inanimate objects coming to life? But no discussion of haunted objects would be complete without addressing the infamous cursed paintings. The most notable is perhaps the portrait of a lady on black velvet, also known as the Weeping Woman, currently at the National Gallery in London. Many believe it depicts Mary, Queen of Scots, forever mourning her fate. Another famous cursed painting is The Scream by Edvard Munch, a haunting depiction of a figure in agony. Some say whoever possesses the painting experiences intense emotions and anxiety. But what's the link between paintings and curses? Experts believe it's the emotions depicted in the artwork that imbue them with supernatural qualities. A portrait of a person on the verge of death or a painting filled with despair can somehow transmit those feelings to its viewers. As you stand before these cursed paintings, you're not just observing art, you're entering into a dialogue with the emotions and stories they convey. When it comes to haunted objects, the scariest might just be the ones that speak to us, literally. Take the haunted mirror. Imagine an antique mirror with an ornate frame, reflecting not just your image, but also the lingering spirits of those who came before you. Then there's the haunted music box. As the melody plays, do you hear not just notes, but also echoes of laughter, whispers of forgotten secrets, and the faint sound of footsteps from another time? Perhaps the most unsettling is the haunted rocking chair. As it gently sways, do you feel a presence beside you? Can you hear the soft murmurs of voices or the gentle strumming of a forgotten lullaby? These aren't just objects. They become portals to another time, connecting us to the spirits that linger within them. But there's another side to haunted objects, a chilling tale that leads us to wonder if these objects really speak, or if we re the ones who imbue them with meaning. Join me as we delve into the eerie world of cursed objects and uncover the secrets behind their haunting tales. Have you ever encountered a haunted object that sent chills down your spine? Share your spooky experiences below. And don't forget to subscribe for more spine-tingling tales.